Hey, is this Terry?
Yeah, but who is this?
I got some advice for you, Terry. I want you to divorce Susan immediately. You got that?
Huh? What the hell are you talking about? And who the hell are you?
You're way out of your league, buddy. She is way too good for you. Better to break up this marriage because in the end, it isn't gonna work. Mark my words.
Like I said, who the hell are you? And what gives you the right to demand a divorce? I don't even know you, buddy.
I'm Gary Lawson. I'm none other than Susan's boyfriend.
Huh? Right. Gary, huh? Excuse me? But did you just get released from the mental institution? I mean, you sound like a totally crazy person to me, Gary. You say you're Susan's boyfriend, but she's married. She's my wife, so bug off, buddy.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. She's your wife now, but once the divorce goes through, she will be my wife. I mean, obvious, isn't it? I'm Susan's boyfriend, so eventually she becomes my wife. It's just how it's gonna be.
Let me get this straight. You're her boyfriend, so that means she's cheating on me. That right? You, Gary, did you say? You are Susan's male companion or lover? Something like that?
What is this male companion bullshit? I said I was a guy. I'm the real deal. Not some toy boy you make it sound like. For your information, me and Susan have been seeing each other for 6 months.
Well, that explains it. She did say she was busy with her part-time job since about 6 months ago. Yeah, she'd been late coming home all of a sudden. Figured she was just working overtime or something. So, she was seeing you, huh? Now I get it.
If you get it, we'll hurry up and get divorced, for God's sakes. No use prolonging this loveless marriage. The sooner the better for all involved. Do it tomorrow, first thing in the morning. You got it, buddy? You do know what to do. Just get the divorce, would ya?
You're really starting to sound like a broken record with this get a divorce bullshit. You're really starting to get on my nerves. What the hell is this? Anyways, how old are you? You sound like some teenager wanting his gal back. I guess you're an adult. What do you do? What company do you work for, or do you even work?
I don't really have to tell you shit, but I'm 22. I'm currently in college, but I've already landed a high-paying job at a major corporation. I'm what you call super elite. Someone who can make Susan the happiest woman in the world. Like you.
Super elite, huh? What are you, some kind of superhero? Are you really a college student? You sure don't sound like it. To be honest, you sound more like a high school freshman.
What did you just say?
I mean, you haven't even graduated from school, and this corporation you're so sure about, are you sure you'll even get in? To me, you simply sound like a kid arrogantly, but with nothing to back it up. Like that old Chinese proverb about a fox in tiger's clothing. I forget the exact words.
Shut the hell up! I don't want to hear your stupid analysis.
So, you say you're a college student. So does that mean you met Susan at her part-time job? That must be it, am I right? You're probably working part-time there too. I'm right, aren't I?
Oh, for an old dude, you deduce that pretty quickly.
A old dude, huh? What's that got to do with anything? You do know that Susan and I are about the same age. But there seems to be more, not just part-time worker pals. Could it be that you're a stalker? I really can't believe that she would fall for a high schooler. Oh, sorry, a college kid like you.
Huh? Do you doubt that we are in love with each other? That we plan to marry? Okay, I wasn't gonna say this, but since you don't believe me, I have no choice. Susan is pregnant with my child.
Pregnant with a child, your kid?
Yep, that's right. I just found out today. She came straight to me to give me the good news. That's why I'm contacting you. We need to hurry this up. She showed me the medical checkup report from the hospital. Too bad, huh? She tells me you guys were not able to conceive. Guess you were impotent. Yeah, and you've been married for what? Was it 5 years? Then I come along and boom!
A child? Are you serious? For your information, we decided not to have a child all these years. Not because we did not want one, but that was our plan from the very beginning, before we got married.
I really don't care to hear the details. The fact is you have no child. You're out of the picture, my friend. We don't need or want you around. Got that? So let's get this divorce on the road, old man.
Give a bit of time to think this over, I want to talk to Susan about all this first.
Huh? Are you serious? Don't go messing with my woman. my future wife and child. You'll do anything stupid, and you'll definitely get a piece of me.
I said I only wanted to talk to her. Stop foaming at the mouth like a rabid dog. What's another day or two, huh? I'll get back to you. Hey, Susan, you have a little time? I want to talk to you about something important.
Hey, Terry. What's up? What's so important?
I just got a line message from a guy named Gary. Gary Lawson, ring a bell? He says he's your lover, that you've been seeing this guy for the past 6 months.
Huh? What? Wait a second. What?
Yeah, seen this guy since what? February or so? About the time he started that part-time job, wasn't it? Oh yeah, he says you're pregnant with his kid. He demanded that I give you a divorce. I mean, right out of the blue. What's with this guy? Is he out of his friggin' mind? Or is this some kind of mistake?
I can't believe this. He really contacted you and spilled the beans about all this? I can't believe Gary. What was he thinking?
Huh?
I can't believe he opened his big mouth. I told him to keep his mouth shut for a while. Oh well, I guess it had to come out sometime. Maybe it was for the better. That's right. Gary is my lover. I've been having an affair with him for the last 6 months. About being pregnant? Yeah, it's true. I'm expecting. I just went to the clinic yesterday. It's confirmed. There, I said it.
You are serious, aren't you? Man, that was fast. Figured you'd at least deny it at first. Make up some sort of excuse, but no. You couldn't wait to tell me. You two are really something. You got your head in the clouds.
Well, I figured if my tummy gets big, you'll find out. So what's the use, right? Can't hide it forever, right?
Yeah, right, but at least you could, I don't know, deny it. Show a little remorse.
Anyway, now that you found out, I want a divorce right away. Then I will marry Gary. We never had kids, so no child support or anything. Nothing to worry about. We can go our separate ways, as if we were never married. Let's just pack up our stuff and just put an end to this whole fake marriage. It was all just one big mistake. We were just not made for each other, that's all. You okay with that?
Sorry, but that's a little too sudden. I can't agree to that. What gives you the right to make all these one-sided decisions? You're the one who cheated on me. I demand some compensation for what you guys did. I need you to also pay for damages.
Damages? What damages? What are you talking about?
Did you forget that you have access to our joint bank account? I just checked the balance. There was like $10 left. I'm sure you recall that I gave a certain amount every month so you could save it. Just this past month or so, you withdrew almost $10,000. This money was for our future. For when we were ready to have kids. What did you use it for anyway?
It's none of your business. It was an emergency. I needed cash right away.
And while I was checking that, I also checked your PC. And guess what I found? You seem to have been busy searching all kinds of travel agencies and your emails. All kinds of stuff in the outer inboxes related to hotel reservations, car rental info. Planning a trip, are we? Oh yeah, there were even a bunch of photos of you with some guy I've never seen before. I take it it's your lover boy, Gary. The PC sure is a treasure trove of stuff, or should I say, evidence.
What? You can't just go searching through my PC. All that's private. My personal stuff. You have no right. I could sue you for that.
Yeah, right, sue me, huh? I would really like to see you try. You do that, and in turn, I'll sue you for cheating on me and stealing from our joint account.
That's what I always hated about you. I always wanted a child. But no, you said not yet. It was too early. You weren't ready. Always making up some bullshit excuse to avoid talking about it. You would say you were busy with work and would just shun me every time. But Gary was different. He listened to everything I had to say, all my desires. He even gave me the child that I always wanted. What's more, he loves me. I hate you. Yeah, that's right. I always wanted to say this. I hate you.
You acted like a spoiled kid, Susan. The reason we don't have kids is because of economical reasons. How many times have I told you that? I asked you to wait a bit longer until we had enough money saved.
This is the first I'm hearing about this.
Can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you living in fantasy land? We sat down and talked about this countless times. Give me a break. Yeah, okay, so that's the way it's gonna be, huh? Okay then, I'll give you what you want. I'll give you that divorce. But before I do, I'm gonna get a private investigator to check up on this Gary. Also, I will contact his college and inform them about this affair. Do you have a problem with that?
Go ahead. Do as you like. Makes no difference. We're in love. We have no shame for what we've done. Do whatever you want. Nothing will faze us.
Okay, I see. But keep in mind that you may be charged for unlawfully stealing money from me. You still okay with that?
I won't let you do that.
If this gets out, I mean, if it becomes a criminal matter, well, there's a chance that your Gary's position at this corporation he applied to and so proud of will be rejected. And he may even get suspended from school. And you still want to do this?
I don't care. As long as I can get away from you. I don't care what you do. Things get bad, I'll support it myself.
I plan to demand close to $50,000 as compensation for your infidelity and damages. You okay with that?
Go ahead. Go for it. You don't have the guts to do that. You were always such a coward.
Okay, don't forget what you said. I saved this little conversation, so I've got the evidence. You won't be able to refute what you said. Again, you're okay with this, right?
Hey, dude, Terry, sir. I'm really sorry about last week. It was all just one big misunderstanding.
Oh, Gary, hello. What's the matter? What's with the change of tone? Where's that passion from last week?
Yeah, well, you know, I've been thinking this whole week about this whole fortunate situation, and, I wasn't thinking straight and sort of just went off the handle. I'm way more level-headed now, so that's why I contacted you. Besides, last week I was drinking and sort of said a bunch of stuff I shouldn't have. Did Susan talk to you after that?
Like about paying compensation and damages? I bet that's it, am I right? And about the company and school finding out about all this affair? I guess you thought it over and chickened out, is that it?
Yes, sir. I heard that the compensations would be in the tens of thousands, and so I was, She also stole that money from the joint account. By the way, I knew nothing about that. She even mentioned something about criminal charges, maybe even arrest, so I was, if this all gets out to my family and the school, then I might be suspended from school or my application to that company would be rejected, so after hearing all that, I'll be honest, I got scared.
I see. Don't blame you, buddy. And so, what do you plan to do about all this?
I was hoping you would consider reconciliation. Get back together with Susan.
Reconciliation? Are you serious?
Yeah, I was in the wrong too, and I apologize for being out of line. Can we just forget this ever happened? Water under the bridge and all that? I'll forget about Susan. I'll break up our relationship. I'll talk to Susan and convince her to get back to you. You guys can work it out. We can just put all the pieces back to how it was 6 months ago, and that's that. We can end this whole unfortunate incident. Everyone's happy. What do you say?
Huh? You're forgetting one important piece. What about the kid? What are you gonna do about the kid?
Oh, right, yeah, the kid. Well, I'll forget about the kid. Not my problem. You don't have kids. Perfect, right? You wanted a kid. You guys can bring the child up. It's a win-win for all involved. Don't you agree? I mean, I'm only 22 and still a college student. I'm gonna start getting busy, and I have no time to take care of a child. Really, this is all a big mistake, and I regret even having gotten involved. I have a bright future ahead of me. I don't need this in my life. Your wife and a child, you can have them both. So please forgive me, really. It was one big screw-up, that's all. I screwed up big time and I regret it, so give me a break, man.
Okay, let me see if I got this right. First, you have an affair with my wife. Then, you and my wife steal all the money out of my bank account. You use that money to take vacations and just have fun around town. Then, you knock my wife up and have a kid. And out of the blue, you demand that I divorce my wife for 5 years. But all that is forgiven because you are only 22. Did I leave anything out? It would be so heartless to ruin a young man's promising career.
Terry? I can call you Terry, right? Man, I'm so relieved that you understand. That you decided to forgive me. I was so worried I couldn't sleep at night. I really didn't know what I would do if you were adamant about pursuing this.
Yes, well, about this unfortunate incident, I thought of it long and hard, and considering that you're only 22 and you have such a bright and promising career ahead of you, but I have no intention of forgiving you. Sorry. I have no choice but to contact your colleague and also your folks and explain every single detail. Please understand, I have no choice. I don't give a damn if you're 22 or 42. Or that you have a promising career and that you're one of the super elite. Isn't that how you put it? You give me all that BS and then say stuff like, water under the bridge crap. What do you think I am, some sort of imbecile? Sorry, but you're just gonna have to reap the consequences for your actions.
Huh? Are you kidding me? You were going on as if you were gonna let me off the hook. You can't do this, you'll ruin me.
I had no intention of letting you off the hook. Man, I wouldn't want to be in your shoes now. Suspended from school, no job prospects. Probably have to live at home for the foreseeable future. Super elite my ass. You're 22, which means graduation is just around the corner. Missed out on that. A college dropout, huh? You'll be lucky if you get a job at the pizza place down on 5th Street. No way that major corporation's gonna hire you now. Not with a criminal record. I'd be surprised if your folks would even allow you to live at home. You'll be paying a huge compensation for having an affair with my wife. I'll make sure of that. Your promising career sure does not look promising anymore. You're finished. Congratulations. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
Why are you doing this? You just said it would be so heartless to ruin a young man's promising career.
Promising? For a guy who has an affair with another person's wife? No. No way I wouldn't call you promising.
You old fart. I'm sincerely apologizing. It was all just a mistake. Why can't you accept that? You're a monster. How could you do this? You're totally being a jerk.
Scream all you want. You brought this onto yourself. Payback for sleeping with my wife and knocking her up. Take some responsibility, for God's sake.
Payback, huh? You son of a bitch. Having fun wrecking a guy's life? You're despicable and a total jerk.
Who's being despicable here? Huh? You're the guilty party here. Water under the bridge. I'm apologizing, so forgive me. You act as if you're the victim. You have no intention of apologizing, do you? You steal my wife, knock her up, and now a kiss on the way? Rather than take responsibility, you just say, forget this ever happened, you can have Susan back. You really think I was gonna say, sure thing, Gary. Let's forget the whole thing, thanks for calling. I'm so glad you allowed Susan to come back to me. Oh, thanks oh so much, sir. Now we can get our life back. Ugh. Oh yeah, you also said I could have your kid. Man, you are unbelievable. You know what that means, right? It means you have no friggin' intention of taking responsibility. You hear me? You give another scumbag?
Besides, I'm just a student.
You're 22, you're an adult, and I'll treat you like one. Hiding behind a student at your young age is not gonna help you one bit. You'll be treated like any other adult criminal. You're an adult. Take responsibility for what you did. You got that? I plan to divorce Susan. As for you, I plan to contact the school and your folks. I'll ask that you take full responsibility. And it's your kid that Susan is carrying. You take responsibility and bring him, or maybe her, up yourself. You got all that? Said this right, mister, you got it?
Oh, please, I can't. I'm really sorry about all this. I didn't mean to. Oh, please forgive me. I'll never do this again, so please. I'll pay the compensation somehow, even if it takes years. And about Susan and the kid, well, I'll do whatever I can to support them. You can count on it. Please, leave my folks in the school out of it, please. Do that for me, please.
It's too late for that. You have to face the consequences or you'll never learn. I'll be going to the school and to your home with my lawyer tomorrow, so be expecting us.
Please, give me a chance, man, please.
A few days later, I got a ton of messages from both Gary and my wife, or should I say my ex-wife. They apologized for all they had done and pleaded to be forgiven. But I ignored it all and instead talked to my lawyer, and we drew up all the necessary papers and collected all the evidence, including copies of the line correspondence. I took all the evidence and headed over to Gary's house and showed them all the evidence of his misdeeds. After they saw the evidence, they practically got down on their knees to apologize. I actually felt sorry for them. They aren't bad folks. To be honest, I hated to do it. They eventually withdrew all the savings and sold off anything he had of value toward compensation. Whatever amount that was lacking, the folks covered the rest. I contacted Gary's college and learned that his application to that company he was set to join was terminated, and he was suspended from the school. 6 months shy of his graduation. I had an opportunity to meet him with my lawyer, but he was all petered out. There was no energy left in him. Where'd all that passion go, I wonder? I also went to see Susan's folks and demanded a divorce and compensation. I eventually received around $30,000 as compensation, and my divorce went through without a hitch. I heard those two never got married, but Susan accepted the baby as hers, and she is apparently bringing up her son. Yeah, it was a boy. up as a single mom. Well, good for her. As for Gary, he dropped out of school. And in order to pay the debt he made with his folks and to pay for child support, he took a job on a merchant marine ship. I heard he's somewhere in the Middle East about now. Good luck, you guys. Have a good life.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Sam, would you please stop asking my husband to withdraw such a large amount of money?
Good evening, Kumi. I'm sorry. What are you talking about? Large amount of money?
It's really no use pretending you don't know. I already know what you've been up to these days. You and your mother are taking way too much advantage of my husband. Well, I guess that my husband felt obligated to comply to your request as well, so I guess it can't be helped this time. But from now on, please refrain from doing that ever again.
Well, I still have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't think it's something that I have to explain to you, word for word. Just put a hand on your heart and take your time to think over what you've done. Think very carefully about living your life by sucking money out of my husband. Consider the shameful way of living in that way. Excuse me then.
Josh, I just arrived. Oh, hi, brother. I'm glad you and Mom got back into the country safely. You're coming back the day after, right? That's right. The medical conference in Germany will finish tomorrow, so I'll head home when that's over. But to think that you let us accompany you for your medical conference so that we could enjoy sightseeing. When I first heard about it, I was so surprised. We had promised to take a trip together, but I didn't imagine us making an overseas travel. I wasn't able to fulfill our promise since I've been busy, so I thought this would be a good opportunity to do that. I couldn't spend as much as I would have liked, though, with you and Mom since I had to work. But there was a travel guide who spoke Japanese, right? Did things work out okay? Oh, that was so helpful. Both Mom and I couldn't speak German at all. Although it was the first time going overseas, I didn't feel so anxious and really enjoyed the time there. Thanks to you. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, I just remembered. When you are back in the country, could we get together? Yeah, of course. Is something up? There's something I want to talk about. About Kumi. About Kumi? Oh, is it something you mentioned earlier? Yeah, recently things have been getting worse. It also seems like she's been troubling you as well. Also, the matter I had asked someone to look into, that's been confirmed as well. I see. I'm sorry to trouble you when you must be tired from the trip. No worries. Then I should get prepared for the conferences tomorrow, so I'll message you again later. Alright, thanks so much for the trip.
Sam, aren't you and your mother really not embarrassed at all to be leading parasitic lives on your younger brother's money? Why don't you at least use your own money for the trip to Germany?
What? Oh, it's been a long time, Kumi. What do you mean by leading parasitical lives?
Do I have to explain everything to you? I know that Josh is a doctor and has a pretty good sum of money, but aren't you ashamed that you're using your brother's money to go overseas? Especially now that your brother has his own family? Don't you have any pride as his older brother? Or so he says.
Is that what you were referring to the other day?
Did you realize that just now? I am so shocked.
Well, as we had no intention of asking for his money.
But my husband paid for everything this time, didn't he?
That is true, but that was a promise we had made between Josh and I since a long time ago.
Oh my god, that is just unbelievable. You're telling me that you planned to get money out of him even before your brother was a doctor? I know that he already showed much promise for his career, but isn't that a bit too much?
No, that's not quite right.
Then what is it?
It's a little difficult for me to explain. When our father passed away, I was a senior in high school, and Josh was still in junior high. Because of our circumstances, I didn't go to college and started working right away after I graduated from high school. At that point, Josh already had a dream of becoming a doctor, so my mother and I decided that we would support him as much as we could.
Oh, so what you're saying is, because you supported him back then, you want him to help you out now that he's become a doctor. Basically, you want him to pay you back now. That's the promise you made, right?
No, that isn't how it is. I usually make sure that Josh doesn't spend his money for us. As for the trip to Germany the other day, it is true that Josh paid for our trip, but this is something that Josh had been saying he wanted to when he was able to graduate from medical school, and he did graduate. So that's how the trip finally happened. So this time, it was something special for all of us.
Well, however you frame it, it still doesn't change the fact that you let Josh pay for all your travel expenses. And also when you rebuild your house into an apartment.
What? That has nothing to do with Josh.
Really, these are the instances when one can see how stingy poor people can be. Please refrain from coercing Josh to give you money from now on. Never, ever again. Actually, never contact him again.
What? That is a bit too much.
Josh is my husband. I am the only one who can spend his money freely because I am his wife. If something like this ever happens again, I will not forgive you.
Kumi, I am getting a divorce.
What?
I'm getting a divorce from you.
Josh, what are you saying? Is this something to say over a message? What is going on here? I have no idea why you're saying such a thing.
And will you still not understand if I tell you that I am with my brother now?
What? With Sam? You told me it was your day off and you turned down my suggestion that we go out together.
That was so that I could see my brother.
Can it be that your brother is asking for your money again?
What?
This is enough. I warned him never to take money from you ever again. To think that he would have the nerve to meet up with you to ask for more money? Josh, don't you think you've had enough with a brother who is so poor and miserable?
What are you talking about?
There is also that matter regarding the trip you took with your brother and your mother to Germany. Also, a few months ago, they rebuilt their house into an apartment building, remember? Then they moved into one of the rooms in their apartment building and your brother became the owner and your mother is living with him, right?
Oh, that's right. What about it, though?
What do you mean, what about it, though? Your brother ordered you to pay for that money to rebuild that house into an apartment building, didn't he?
What?
Listen, I would understand if you became the owner of that apartment building since you gave out the money for it and you let your brother and your mother live there. That would be fine. But the owner of that building is your brother. That means that the income from the apartment rent goes straight into your brother's pocket. That is absolutely nuts.
Kumi, what are you talking about? The money spent on rebuilding that house into an apartment building was paid out by my brother.
What?
I gave them just $500 as a gift. How on earth did you arrive at such a misunderstanding?
What? Well, since your father died, your mother only worked part-time and is now living on her pension. As for your brother, he quit his company a few years ago and he's living off your mother's pension, right? How could those two possibly pay for rebuilding a house? The only relative who could provide them the money would be you, since you earn enough money as a doctor.
My brother is making as much money as I am now. While he was working at his company, he had a side job. Now that he can earn a good-sized income from that side job, he decided to quit his company and concentrate on his side job, which means that he can work from home. You also have someone you know who works from home, right? Even though you knew someone who works from home, you automatically assumed that since my brother is spending most of his time at home, that he doesn't have a job. What you say is unacceptable. How absolutely thoughtless of you.
But your brother only graduated from high school, right? And the company he worked for was a very small-sized firm, no? How could someone like that manage to earn enough money as someone who works from home?
If there is something you're really good at doing and you can make it into a business, it's possible, depending on how hard you work for it. It would depend on the type of job, of course. Maybe one needs to get a license or a special training. As for my brother, he worked hard for it and made it work.
Then why didn't you tell me all of this before? You didn't tell me anything about the apartment building. You can't blame me for misunderstanding.
Listen, as for the plan to rebuild our house into an apartment building, that started way before we even started dating. As for the kind of work my brother is doing, I did mention it to you before.
What?
As for the trip to Germany the other day, I wanted to pay my brother and mother back for all the support they gave me when I was pursuing my dream of becoming a doctor. It's something that I offered them.
Well, support. Still, just because they helped you out a little bit over living expenses, paying for all the expenses for an overseas trip is too much.
My brother paid for 2/3 of my high school and medical school tuition.
What?
And 1/3 was from the insurance my father had for our education fee. But then my father died suddenly. My brother supported my mother, who was completely distraught. On top of that, he looked after me since I was a junior high school student at the time. And my brother was only 18 years old at the time. Just imagine what pressure he had at that time. To be honest, I don't think that taking him and Mom for an overseas trip is not enough at all.
What? Are you still planning to give them money?
That is why I'm getting a divorce from you.
What?
You don't like it that I want to pay back my brother and my mother, right? But this is not so much that we have to lower our way of living.
What? But the trip to Germany? It's an overseas trip, so it's not just a matter of 500 or 1,000, right?
For that, I used the money that I had been saving up when I was still single. This is not something I should be blamed for at all.
But
What is it with you, Kumi?
what? Me?
Do you think that I didn't notice anything?
What are you talking about?
The credit card that I gave you so that you can spend for our living expenses. You've used it to its maximum. Do you think I would continue to allow you to misuse the credit card like that?
But you told me you would let me be in charge of the household expenses.
I did tell you that I would ask you to handle our household expenses, but that did not mean that you could use the money freely. Let me tell you more. You think that I would tolerate you using the amount equal to my monthly income on your lover? Think again.
What?
Did you really think that I wouldn't notice anything? I can also see the credit card purchase history, you know. Things looked fishy, so I looked into it.
You were looking at the bill?
That is the so-called family credit card, so it's natural that I can also see the bill. To begin with, that money is withdrawn from my bank account, so if I didn't notice anything, that would be really funny, wouldn't it?
Oh, God.
Anyway, I hired a detective to find out if you really had a lover. I now have proof of it, so you can't deny it. I also can't forgive you for all the insults you said regarding my brother and Mom. I'm divorcing you.
Wait,
What for?
what?
If you were telling me to wait on the divorce, I can't oblige.
Maybe we can talk over this.
As for that, we can do that through my lawyer.
A lawyer?
The contract for the apartment we are living in now is scheduled to be renewed in 2 months, so I decided not to renew it this time.
What?
I still have some things left in the apartment, so I will go back once. After I pack everything, I will be gone for good. I want you to get yourself out of the apartment as soon as possible.
What? Wait.
What do you mean, wait?
What? Well, that is...
If it has no meaning, it's just annoying.
Josh,
Please talk to my lawyer. Goodbye. A few hours after we exchanged messages, I headed over to my younger brother's place to move his things out. My brother's wife, Kumi, was not there. Well, it was good timing. I managed to get all of my brother's things out in that short amount of time. As for Kumi, it seems like she ran to her lover's place for help, and my brother has confirmed that fact. Her things had been sent, cash on delivery, and the lawyer also paid her a visit. A month later, everything was settled and the divorce was finalized. As for Kumi and her lover, they had to pay for the consolation money plus all the money they had spent together. It was a one-time payment. The amount came to $70,000. They had to take out a loan, but they couldn't ask for help from the relatives, so they got themselves into a fix. Now, they are living days of regret and hard work.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.